Hello, I'm MCPE and welcome back to another Realms Explored video. This is something I like to do as a simple answer to the fairly common request I get on this YouTube channel to simply check out someone's world. They'll say, why don't you come check out my amazing world? It's the best world you'll ever see in Minecraft Toycat. But the problem is they'll often have some strings attached like, oh, I only play Minecraft on the PlayStation Vita. Also, I can only be online on the last Thursday in October in 2024. And also, by the way, I'd like to mention that I'm not allowed to meet strangers online, so you wouldn't be allowed to be there at the same time as me. There'd be all these silly requests, and it's like, I want to check out worlds, but it's hard to go through all of that. So instead, I have this system set up. Oh, well, this is also a system that I've messed up. Instead, I have a system set up where you can invite me to your realm. If you can put your game on any Minecraft Bedrock platform, invite me to your realm, then I will check it out in this video series. And to date, we'll be checking out 6 more realms that have been sent into me that are going to be potentially the best worlds we've ever seen. And this one comes in from It's Me Crazy. Will we find the best realm today? I mean, statistically, probably not, but I really like this one already, so let's dive straight into it. So, yeah, this one's just called Toycat with a lot of exclamation marks. And what does it have going for it? That's all we'll be finding out. By the way, like if you do like it, because it helps out the channel. And let us know you do want to see more of these and want me to check out more worlds. Again, it's kind of an infrequent series just because, you know, YouTube stuff. Like, prioritizes some videos, prioritizes other ones. I try to do this one as much as we can and as much as there is demand for it. So with that said, let's dive into it. The spawn, like I said, clearly has some holes in it and some issues with the whole thing. And I'd also like to mention, I think it must be half unfinished, or it's designed to look like it's a zombie apocalypse. I'm not sure which it is, which I guess is either a beautiful thing if it is the second one, or a really tragic thing if it's the first one. But yeah, with that said, let's dive into what the map is going to be, because there is a bunch of signs. Okay, no, never mind. These signs are not signs that are designed to be here for... Okay, so clearly what's going on with this realm is there's a series of half slabs leading to a ground. Okay, you know what? Let's look around the rest of this, because again, it's got one really cool thing that he clearly built up to in survival, I think at least, and then it's got some other clear marks that show me that this was a world probably made in survival, or at least they went for a lot of effort to make it look that way, because I'm seeing like magma next to blue glazed terracotta, but the questions are raised of like, what is the point of all of this? Why would you make a stack an exclamation mark here that's not attached to anything? Why would there be a blown up house? Unless, maybe, just maybe, if this is a survival world, clearly what might have happened is someone came in deliberately to grief, because a lot of stuff here looks like it should be connected. Like, I mean, this right here is clearly meant to be more than this first quarter. I think there's meant to be like, actually, no, this is unfinished, and then that's blown up maybe, and then, blocks are missing here because someone stole them, maybe. This this world is a enigma wrapped in a mystery, wrapped in a riddle. Is that the one? Oh, I found my first sign on the world. It's from Super Chili Fox, and it's been destroyed by this guy and replaced with a rocket. So I think I'm slowly starting to get an appreciation of this world. It clearly is some form of communal realm, maybe some amount of survival. I'm starting to doubt the survival because I see bedrock over there, and it's around where someone got in at one point. So again, this is a pro tip. Like, oh, by the way, Super Chili Fox owns this, and Super Chili Fox owns this, and then someone replaced one of these signs of just, oh, they got destroyed by someone. So I kind of, it feels a bit Undertale-y, like this is a, as terrible as it is to destroy things, don't destroy things, make sure you're a jerk in all situations. There's something like kind of beautiful about that sign, like the way it's written, it feels very Undertale-y. Again, still a jerk move, but does feel a little bit cool. But yeah, it's definitely not a survival world then. It's just, and this command block I feel like is the last proving point. It's a world which was made in creative and then transferred to survival. Okay, so let's go look at this. So this is a house surrounded by cactus. It's the house of fireball plays. Do not steal, do not grief. It seems as though saying do not grief is just the rule to not get griefed because it looks fairly ungriefable. And yeah, I guess simple explanation is this is a world someone's made in survival, being griefed in creative, and I guess I kind of like it. I really don't know too strongly how I feel about this beyond. There's so many cool ideas here. There's a lot of things that... Oh, so I'm trapped in another hole again. There's so many things that are clearly going somewhere fast. This blue ice place right here looks wonderful. It's going to be an amazing spawn, like once they properly sort this thing out. But for now, all I can say is like, well, this spawn, that writing is cool. It's Me Crazy. Clearly likes his own name a lot. But everything else in the world, I can recommend in idea only. Definitely would not recommend copying any of this stuff. But I mean, maybe that goes without saying. Let's move into the second round though. Okay, so this second realm is clearly set in space. I mean, I'm on some form of... Oh no, wait, I don't know what that is. But I'm on some form of spaceship-looking thing. And there's only black... Okay, no, this isn't set in space. Oh, okay, so here's the sign. of like a world that someone who has watched my videos and like clearly like someone some amount has made, because they've got the chest. It's a chest room where you make it inside the chest. It's to this day the number one build I endorse, is like everyone can do this regardless of your survival creative. You can put more effort in if you're in creative, but in survival you can make it out of just plain wood. They've made one right here, and they've made it out of orange wool even, which again is quite an impressive thing. And in fact, look around the rest of this world. It looks like I can't actually see anything because there's no way down from here. But yeah, so this second world is the Kingdom of something. I was invited to it, and I do quite like the idea of this. If nothing, oh, there we go. There's the way down clearly. So you spawn on a UFO, which I think as an idea is pretty cool. The only problem is like spawn isn't a fixed area on Minecraft Bedrock, as far as I'm aware. It's like again on Minecraft console it's 30 by 30. I imagine it's the same on Bedrock. Maybe we have to like relearn and retest all that stuff sometime soon. But yeah, for now, let's go ahead and let's look at the map. So this is a really cool world. I love it a lot. They've got a lot of railway connections linking the place up, which again, it's going to be really fun if we want to check out stuff, because I know that I'm near wherever the UFO is. I assume that the UFO is underneath. Oh, here we go. That black thing has to be the UFO, right? So I'm on, yeah, I'm like next to that, and I would love to go and see the ice plains, like whatever that thing in the corner is. I love this little map system. Oh wait, just a small thing I'm gonna do while oh no, I didn't get the map back. What? Why not? Why did I not get the map back? I'm a monster. I was just trying to get it out of the frame. Oh, okay, you know, I am the, oh, it's creative. Okay, they can make another map. I guess they've got tile drops turned off. So they've clearly made really good use of their, world, whatever, console this came from, because I love seeing stuff like they've got this huge ice spikes biome, and they've turned a little bit of it into a spleef arena. And again, although this is creative, and therefore was likely all built in creative, it's still got that survival charm where maybe this is a creative copy of the world, because I love the look of this spleef arena. Mostly out of ice, which breaks as easily as glass. I feel like the stuff that isn't made out of ice is the stuff you stand on, like, pro tip, stand here, destroy the blocks with your shovels or whatever. But still, really cool little place, really fun idea to have. Like, I would have an ice arena, maybe not for spleef, maybe for, not even for like ice. I don't know what you could do with it, but I love the shape of this building. I need to use this for something. I don't know what, but like, it's such a simple, geometrically easy one to pull off, but it looks wonderful when it is pulled off. So here's an idea. Use it for a house, use it for an ice hockey rink, use it for a spleef arena, whatever you got to do. And let's keep looking further forwards through the map to see what's in the very north and the north right biome, because looking at this world, I'm getting the very clear sense that this was some form of console expanded. It's kind of cool that you can't tell which console in a way, but it is some form of console expanded. In fact, it has to be either a Wii U classic world or a 360 classic world that was expanded later. Obviously, you can see in some parts where it's expanded perfectly, some parts where it didn't. So it's expanded, yeah, from 360 to 1, or from Wii U to Switch into Bedrock later, and this is something where they've clearly tried to destroy a chunk, then they've covered it in glass. The covering it in glass does leave me a little bit curious, but oh my god, I think what this is now, this is a TNT explosion, like, no doubt about it. They just, they cover the place in as much TNT as they could, and I guess they've left this, like, glass case around here. Maybe it's like, in Hiroshima, if you don't know, they've got this big monument to, like, hey, we got nuked and it was bad, never use nuclear weapons again, and they've, like, kept this huge field that's kind of open as, like, a memorial to, like, yeah, it's bad when we use nuclear weapons. And it's the same thing here, like, we blew up 1,000 TNT, and let's agree not to do that again. That was a mess on our game processor. Maybe that's what it is, I'm not sure, but it's a nice thing regardless, even though this clearly, I was invited here to see, I'm sure, the builds that I've not been focusing on, but I really love that as a fun little structure regardless. Also, this little walkway between places. Oh, it's not a walkway, it's a minecart system. Okay, that's fine. I was going to say, if it's a walkway, it's a bit overly restrictive. Like, the weird angles it's taking around the place. Like, personally, I prefer efficiency and, like, just skip right from there to there. But, there's a little bit of a charm to the way it's taking these right angles and the way it's deliberately going all the way above land rather than above water. It's kind of a nice little thing. I like the idea, if nothing else. And then looking at the rest of the world here, you can see how, coming back to the spawn, it's a lot of builds that are spaced out and dispersed across the world. Again, very much sorry if you do need this copy of the world. Did not mean to take one of your maps. In fact, actually, wait, let me do this properly now. If I remove that and replace that, I wonder if it gives me that magic achievement in the end, or if it doesn't, because it doesn't care. I guess it doesn't. But yeah, basically, looking at the world, you can see how it's like, it's a really interesting project. It's a really well done project in my opinion. Oh, it's even got, okay, this is, I love this guy. This is how you know they are not only a Toycat fan, they are the next level version. They've got an automatic sugarcane farm, which is something I know I've needed for a really long time, but I've just never gotten around to. You use observer blocks and pistons, and you know, I hate looking at worlds like this because I see this and I'm like, I need this. This is, I just have to get myself one of these. And you know, I might just start doing that now. So, thank you very much for this. You've now inspired what is going to be an absolute tragedy, in the best possible way, I guess. And there's a random door on the... Oh, this is 2 trapdoors. It looks like a sideways door, though, doesn't it? Because occasional doors look like that. Fun fact about doors. If you ever forget, say, your pickaxe while you're going down to the mine, you should bring a door, because, you know, they don't use up any door ability. You like that? You like fun facts of Toycat? You love the fun facts of Toycat. Oh, and there's just the sugarcane chest down here. This whole thing is just so they can have one place for sugarcane to go to. But yeah, moving on from this, I guess, pretty solid build. Pretty solid house. Like, I like a lot. Oh, there we go. They are a Romanian from the European Union. Do you know how I can tell that? From the flags. I think Romanian. I'm 60% sure Romanian. I know Chad and Moldova and Andorra share the same flag, but this is the only country that's also in the EU using that same flag. Pro tip, by the way, if you ever look up those flags, they're basically the same. It's mildly annoying. And then we've also got a wooden mansion over here. Oh, which they're building from scratch, or they've destroyed it. I think they're building it from scratch. Okay, this is an insane project. Again, if this is done in survival, this is almost like the limit of... This is the point of insanity. I'm sure of it. Because, yeah, this can't... Oh, no, maybe it was legit and he's destroying it rather than building it. But still, I love this guy. If you're watching this video, I forgot your name from the very start of it. But this is one of the most impressive worlds I've seen. I'm going to, like, try and find it after the fact. And, like, they've even started to rebuild an end city because they want to have their own version of the end. This is something I've wanted to do and I've been, like, vaguely starting with. They managed to go through here and actually get it done. And, you know... They're doing a better job at what I'm doing than I am. And you know, I have to give them praise and credits for that. Actually, you know, I think this alone has inspired me to get back to this. I have that huge cobblestone cube, which on the inside I want to turn into this. Now I have an infinite end. I might as well get started because seeing this right here, seeing this little building poke out like this, I don't know, there's just something about it that just makes me want to do it. They even got a netherrack cube, or a nether walk cube. Ooh, that's odd. With some bedrock on the inside. Oh, so this is, okay, so it's definitely a creative project. I guess that's how they did so much. But still, look at it, it's cool. I love this a lot. I need to do this. You know, this is wonderful. So, yeah, with that said, this is really, really, really quite a cool build. I'd love to spend, world. I'd love to spend my whole time going around it, because I feel like there's a lot of inspiration here. It is one of the best worlds I've ever seen. And as far as, like, inspiration that's maybe been inspired from some of the videos, I don't know, I love stuff like this. You know, it's an almost use for gravel. As far as all that goes, really, really love it. They've built a Mario little, oh my god, that. Oh, and it works, you can go in, okay, you know what, we have to do this. Oh wait. I can keep that going forever, but I think I'll wear down the patience of literally everyone watching this video if I do. However, I did it. I beat Super Mario. You proud of me? You should be proud of me. So there's a lot of cool stuff around here. I don't know what this is, but I feel like we have to give it one last look before we go. It's a mega skyscraper. Again, if it even built a Minecraft console, like doing this much by hand is impressive, given that they've put their own floor in most of the things here. And the fact that there's a random end ship at the top here, don't know what it's meant to signify. I don't know why half of it's blown up, or half of it's... Oh, I think they've transformed an end ship. They've taken an end ship and they made it like futuristic and spacey. And oh my god, if that's not the best idea you've ever seen, that's like a video I want to... You know, I love worlds like this. They inspire me. Hopefully, at some point in the past, my worlds have inspired you in any way near what this has inspired me to do. And it's something I guess I need to focus more on with Minecraft, because seeing stuff like this is not, at least stuff that like activates the specific like inspired part of my brain it's fairly rare in the Minecraft world. Like, that makes me want to do a major project. And some of this stuff definitely did that. So, yeah, render distance means we can't see anything right now. But that's fine. Let's move on to the next realm from a subscriber. Okay, that was made by Stefan Sore, and 10 out of 10. Wonderful. But is it as good as Toy Cat Adventures? Let's find out. I guess it is a world using the BDcraft texture pack, if nothing else. Actually, wait, it's not the BDcraft texture pack, it's the BDcraft UI, separate to the texture pack. And I assume that's intentional. So if you don't know, you can separate the two. It's quite a useful feature to have, because again, sometimes I like it personally. I think having both together is a bit obnoxious, but one or the other, it gives a little bit of flair, you know, something I can kind of deal with. Or, again, maybe I'm the weird one. It's also a world set to adventure mode. So it's a BDcraft UI only, world set and adventure world, but where are the adventures? That's, like, how are you going to have an adventure in so, like, maybe, I think, wait, if there's nothing here, literally nothing, guys, I think, you can correct me if you disagree, we have an official contender for the worst realm ever seen. I don't know if you can top this. It's a world where they've loaded up they've loaded something up. They're like, let's start a realm. What mode should we put it in? I guess adventure maybe. And then they never came back to it. Like and a lot of people do that. But the reason that this is special is because it's one of those default worlds. It's not just one that happened by default and existed. It's one where they clearly had some plan, but that plan went literally 10 seconds into the future. Like, let's pick a texture pack. They picked just the UI, which again, by itself is super weird. And then it's in adventure mode, which means we can't break anything because we don't have the correct materials. It's a world we can literally not interact with. We are basically a prisoner in this world for the time that we exist. And there was nothing, this is an idea that took 5 seconds. And then they still fought the idea, because, what I do for this series, as I say, put Toy Cat in the name somewhere, if you want to share it with me. They, even after that, after coming up with a world that doesn't work, they're like, this needs to be seen by Toy Cat. We have officially reached rock bottom. We can never go below here, I don't think. I mean, I almost want to say, like, try and send a worse world than this. I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible to put less, but yet more effort into a world than this. So, 0 out of 10, which is impressive. Like, going all the way to the bottom of the scale, you gotta give them points. You gotta give them points. So, maybe if we join in another month, they'll have improved. I'm not so sure. But you have to give credit where credit is due. That getting, doing perfectly imperfect is just as good as doing perfect in its own little way. I think there's an art to it, and that's why I want to make like some bad Minecraft guides. Just because, like, teaching someone the opposite of what to do is almost just as good as teaching them what to do, I feel like I might even learn more from this than from anything. Anyway, this is terrible. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this is the next world. I'm slightly worried because I fear a repeat of what we've just seen. But this time they're in the plastic texture pack, so, I mean, that's promising. Although this time it's also at night. Which, although that's not in control of the map maker, does make it a little bit... Oh no, we've got real stuff here. Okay, so I'm going to close the door from where I came. And we're going to see what we got going on here. So, I got you a shell dash lens. They got me 4 shells. That is too considerate of them. And I'm going to take, not their diamonds, although it's very nice of them to invite me to a world with some diamonds in the chest. Actually, I'm going to take the rotten flesh. They're not going to notice it's gone. I'm going to need it because I need some food around here. They've got a big pool of water here, I guess for infinite sourcing, when they don't want to go outside, but they do want to come all the way up here. I'm not sure I follow the logic there. Then they've got a huge mine, it seems, so that they like the mining part of Minecraft. I heard something odd, so I think this is like, very old news, but I rewatched the Rick and Morty series, and in one of the episodes, he mentions how, like, you mine stuff so you can craft, and then you craft stuff so you can mine. And that's not an entirely unfair description of Minecraft, and this person has taken it to heart. I don't understand the point of this mine. It goes, like, 1 torch down this way. Oh wait, 2 torches, and then it seems to end in a lava pit. And then, and then there's torches. Basically, this is an underground, which is ugly because I really don't like the plastic texture pack for this particular use. And yeah, all I'm basically saying here is 0 out. Like, as a mine, it's not great. And if the world is just the mine, then I'm not too pleased. I'm assuming what they were going for, based on the fact that they've been here so long, like that they sent me an invite, is they were going to build this amazing world for me. And maybe they just invited me recently, because the longer we are into the episode, the more recent the invite was. Maybe the invite came in like 2 days ago, and then they're like, you know, as soon as Toycat gets here in his next month's video, I'm gonna have the biggest world in the world. I'm gonna have the biggest world ever. But it does seem just a little bit like there's nothing here. I mean, clearly there's 2 people because one person had to send a message to the other one. Unless one of them gave me the shells because they thought I would make the world for them. Wouldn't that be amazing? Like, oh, Toycat joins the world and like makes it a big one he'd like to see. But I'm gonna give this world a solid, you know, like 1. See. The problem is when there's nothing to really see in a world, and nothing to do, and nothing to really check out. Like, there's a fun idea of, like, why not try and hide your entrance and, you know, mislead the person about the world. But, oh wait, no, okay. I was scared that was some stuff. I don't think it is. It's a mountain. Basically just as good though. So, yeah, not a big fan. But, you know, sometimes you have some hits, you have some misses. You have 2 hits in a row, you have 2 misses. And then maybe we go to the best hit ever. Or a creeper explosion. Okay, so this is the 5th world we're checking out today. The last one claimed to be the Toy Chatter's realm, so I'm assuming it's a reference to the server. No, the server man is in here. Island 913 says, hey. Hey, Mr. Island 913. Want to give me a tour? Takes me a long time to type on this version. I don't think he wants to give me a tour. I think we can pretty reasonably say that. Oh no, here we go, yeah. So this is your boy, Island 913, or my boy, Island 913. I don't know how that expression works, if he's someone that I'm claiming is my pal. But as you can see, he's doing well enough in his world. He's got a leecher, he's got enchanted helmet, he's got some nice leggings, and he's going to give me a tour. Any second now, he is. Okay, so these are the emergency beds. Okay, these are the emergency beds up here, maybe. You'll have them on the higher floor. Okay, that's not that either. We've got furnaces. Please refuel fuel after use. That's nice. That's a good sustainable policy. Otherwise, they get empty, and people only bring fuel with their own stuff. So, oh, they've got a man with a sword. That's really good. I like that. That's quite useful. We've got I like this house actually. Like for a wooden house, a lot of people when they make house out of just wood and wood logs, they make pretty boring one-dimensional houses. Like no offense to whatever house that is, but I like that house a lot. It does some really good stuff. Then we got a nice little cave over here. I'm assuming it's eventually going to be a mine. He's typing something about it. So we'll go into the do not enter house first, because you know rules don't control me. Okay, that's why I shouldn't enter it. Well, you know, I learned a lesson now. As long as you didn't see me doing it, it's fine. So this is for Island 913 and Taluigi only. See, he's typing a lot of... I guess he's typing with a controller or a phone touchpad. Actually, it's funny. It's faster to type with a phone typing... What do you call it? A touchscreen than it is with a controller, right? So, okay, he stopped typing. He gave up. I kind of wanted to see his house. But yeah, it's a lot of people. The house of a thief. See, you know how like in some Middle Eastern cultures, they still chop off your hand when you steal? And you know, it does stop you from stealing. They've got a similar shame method here, where it's like, you know, you steal, your house is permanently marked that way. And I'm just saying, maybe it's effective. Or maybe not. Maybe we should do that in real life, you know? Like, if you steal. How about instead of any prison time, your house is just marked with like a big red blood. Like S or T or something. McDonald's. Oh, let's go to McDonald's. You know, when in Rome, go and see the Roman things. And when in Island 913's realm, go and check out the local McDonald's. So it's a little bit of a rough McDonald's. I'll be honest with you. But do they have any beef in there? Okay, it's a McDonald's that's been blown up by some form of ordnance explosive, and which doesn't have food in there. You know what? Who am I to expect McDonald's to have food? I think that is me being needy, to be fair. So, they've also got this huge thing over here. I think this is a... Oh, no, it's not destruction. It's where they've expanded the world. So, I think this is the edge of the world. And then we've also got do not enter. Which, I mean... Like, if you're a griefer... Oh, and then there's a secret base down here. Bunker 450. I love this. I love... Oh, my God. This is... Got the Fallout reference. And it's got a secret within the secret. So, don't... I hope no one joins this world now. Because, like, they'll know the secrets. But I love this stuff. I guess I haven't seen most of the secret stuff in other worlds, because I haven't had a guide. But this is cool. So, they're clearly American, and, you know, it's fine to love America enough to throw a flag on the wall. They've got trash, which... I like the way this is done. Like, again, like, small thing I picked up, but I like it. Tree/obsidian source. They have a farm down here? That's a cool idea, actually, having a tree farm down at Bedrock. I don't know why I like it as an idea, but it is a cool one. Fishing area, Nether portal room. I'm going to go into the Nether, just check it out briefly. See if they've got something going on there. Because the world as a whole, I'd say it's pretty good. Nothing too inspiring, but a few, like... I've picked up a few things that I want to try now. Like, that fire disposal, I can recommend it to you. Like, I like it. Maybe you like it too. I guess I can recommend it as much as saying, you saw it, I saw it. If you like it as much as that, that's fine. Yeah, it looks like they haven't expanded much into the Nether. This is a world that shows... Oh, he's got golden carrots for me. Oh, this is okay, you know, this is a guy I can get along with. If they know golden carrots are the good stuff... Yeah, you're my man. You're my main man. Island 913. See, I told you he was my boy earlier, and he did not disappoint. So yeah, this Nether doesn't seem to have anything in it. Oh, there's a torch trail. I didn't even. Well, he's flying down into this hole here. Is that a secret? Are you gonna show me some secrets? No, I'm assuming we're gonna follow the torches. Like, oh, there's another portal. So we'll see where that takes us. A reminder on Bedrock, the portals are further spaced apart. I think it's a bit different if you have a converted world, which they clearly do have. So things might go a little bit... Oh, God. Okay, well... Oh, okay. Hey there, friend. How's it going? Well, I'm about to die, so I need to clearly work this one out. Let's just go back to the other world. Oh, they've got a Nether fortress over here. That's nice. So, going back to the other world, just one more time. We're going to see what's over here. Again, the scale is higher on... Well... That was a good round. Thank you very much for watching this. Oh, actually, I've got one more to go through today. This final world is called Toy Cat, Please Join. It's by Jaden913, I think. No, not 913. Got that mixed up from the other one. But it's by a person named Jaden, who I believe is a long-time subscriber from the discord.gg/toycat. If I recall correctly, they're very overly excitable there in a way you can describe as good or bad. You know, you can describe it in a lot of ways. I think excitable is a better characteristic than being unexcitable. And hello, this is my survival world. All legit, so enjoy. Toy Cat, I've been subbed since 60k. You're oh wow, look. I guess both of those things. It's gonna seem like I just read this. And they've also got the discord.gg Toy Cat thing there. I swear, apparently the three things I know best about them are the things that they know I know best about them. You know me from YouTube, Jaden draws things and stuff. Enjoy. Sorry if there isn't much here. Most needs lots of materials. You know what to do. It looks like it's a survival world, though. Bribe for the Toy Cat, go crazy. So I'm going to put this back when I'm done, because it looks like this is survival. They've got all my favourite stuff here, which is pretty legit, right? They've even got a boat, which you know what to do. Oh, they've got one of these. Okay, so this is their plan. Like, they don't have much in the way of content. But what they do have is everyone's favourite thing, the blue ice pathway. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Oh, okay. Oh. Now... Have you been involved in a boating accident? Make sure you call this number. Because that's cool. I feel like there's got to be some way to abuse that, because that's amazing. Like, the distance I flew on a boat, like, you can fly over chasms or something with that. I'm going to be using that now. I don't know how, when, don't know why. Don't know any of the real details that you should know. But I know I'm definitely going to be abusing that. So, we've got a big... You know, actually, let's just hop on the boat. Actually, yeah, there's a gap down here. Here's the problem, like, if you're going to have an ice pathway, I feel like having gaps like this is kind of contrary to... Oh, no, the creeper, I'm sorry, no. This might be a legit survival world. I'm concerned. So, yeah, let's look around the rest of this, and let's see what we got going on here. So, they've got a mega beacon. Oh, no, they've got a level 3 beacon. A mega light beacon, if you will. We've got 16 by 16 cubes. Oh, because they want to make 16 by 16 cubes of things? I'm not even sure. They've got a really cool, like, trail of light going up here, which is quite cool, actually. I like this. I assume that... Wait, how are they doing this? Is there panes in there that I'm just not seeing? whatever, looks great regardless. I think we can all agree. Then they've got best house ever, please rate. Oh, and they made a deliberately horrific house. You know, again, it's beautiful. It's a bit too beautiful though. So you only get a 1.5 out of 10. Doesn't get that perfect 0. We should do another one of those like worst build ever competitions. It's been a long time. I think they're a lot of fun. We got this house again. There's something nice about it. It's nice. It's charming. And that block up there, I don't know why, but there's something enthralling about it. I keep looking back to it. Like maybe it's just like, you know, like when you don't see much around somewhere, you're drawn to that. But I love that cube. I don't know. Is it randomly done? Is it a perfect pattern to look like that? I don't know for sure. I love it beyond belief though. Also, they've got cubes of blocks on top of each other. They're making like a big old stack. And I like that too, actually. There's a lot of really weird things here. Survival land, Jaden. So it's survival. I'll take their word for it. There's a lot of really, really cool things. And I'm wondering how they got this blue ice. If like, because there's a lot of like challenges to building in survival. And one of the biggest ones is like the blue ice thing, right? How are you gonna get this much? Oh, we gotta knock this boat away before the creepers come. So yeah, really love this build, really love the map personally. This is probably not efficient. Oh no! You can nudge boats really far on blue ice now, it seems. So yeah, as far as the world goes, we'll do one more check over here. I would say solid for survival world. Obviously, it's missing like some key theming and whatever else. But I mean, as far as like, is this a good world? Yeah, I enjoyed the time checking it out. And I also would say, you know, the bribe, the give me the elytra, the etc. Really quite wonderful. A little part of me questions like, is this legit survival? Just because like they've got so, you know, so much like all this stuff right here, and then so little in the way of like, oh, they had fireworks in the chest. Okay, we're good. I just missed something. You know, how about ignore my previous statement? What I will say though, I like this world a lot. I like this blue boat thing so much. I'm gonna do it again, and I think just this alone brings us up to like, this is one of the better worlds we've seen today. Definitely top 50%, and that is saying something. Yeah, I landed on the tree this time. There's not really much benefit to that. It's cool though. You know, I need to set something like that up, and like, because that's just too much fun. Like seriously, the distance we're covering, and that's over like 20 blocks. I reckon if we had a bigger fall, and then landed into ice or landed into water, you know, I'm just saying, there's a lot of fun to be had. This has inspired me, and that is what this series is kind of all about. There's a lot of fun, there's a lot of games, and there's a lot of inspiration for me, and hopefully for you too. So thank you very much for watching today's video. Like it if you liked it, share if you liked it, subscribe if you're around here, because I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.